Hello, today I'm sharing the best skincare, fragrance, body, and hair products from 2025, the best of the best, the game changers that impressed me the most. Most of these were newly launched over the past year. Some I discovered for the first time. I have a lot of great things to share with you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's get started. If you have sensitive skin like I do, I also have rosacea, finding a vitamin C product that agrees with your skin can be very tricky. I have been so impressed with Regelica Microbiome and Vitamin C Immunity Support Essence. I find that vitamin C derivatives work pretty well for me. They're more shelf stable. They're also more stable once they're on your skin. So this has gentle yet effective forms of vitamin C. It also has sea buckthorn, and it has a skin native microbiome complex that helps support a healthy skin immune system. And it also helps produce DNA repair enzymes that repair free radical damage. The light watery gel formula is such a pleasure to use. It absorbs readily into my skin, and they use this microcapsule delivery technology to store their key ingredients inside these little beads that burst when they come into contact with your skin. It helps ensure the efficacy. It's hydrating, lightweight, it wears beautifully under makeup, it never pills, it doesn't feel heavy, oily, or greasy during the day. A little bit goes a long way, and you get quite a bit in here, 5.4 ounces. I love this. If you've had issues with vitamin C agreeing with your skin, this is one to check out. This is the only product I don't have sitting here in front of me. I used up my entire jar of IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Barrier Boost. I've been testing out and using some other things, but I would definitely repurchase this. I think it's so great for all skin types, even sensitive skin. You can use it morning or night or both. It's an ultra gentle, lightweight, fragrance-free barrier cream that they say can give you up to 100 hours of hydration. It's lightweight enough that it wears beautifully under makeup, but it hydrates enough that I can use it overnight and my skin feels nice and plump in the morning. So in addition to the ceramides and the 1% vitamin F complex that they note, there are really nice ingredients in here that help soothe and strengthen your skin barrier. Of course, that's part of the name. There are also ingredients that help minimize acne and minimize accelerated skin aging, and ingredients to help deeply hydrate and moisturize, minimize the look of pores, and reduce inflammation and help smooth skin texture. So there's just a lot of good going on in this cream that feels good and lightweight on your skin. It impressed me enough to use up the entire jar before I moved on to start testing some other things. Now, this isn't a product I discovered over the past year. I've been using my Zip Halo for several years. It's a product I rely on and use regularly. I want to thank Zip Halo for partnering with me on this portion of today's video to bring you a special discount on one of my favorite and most used facial devices. This is your chance to get Zip Halo for an amazing price. With my code StephanieZip, you save 20% on devices and sets and 30% on gels. Their app just got a really nice upgrade too, which I'll also tell you about. I have less than a handful of facial devices that remain in my rotation, and this is one of them. My skin just looks better and stays clearer when I use it regularly. I have some facial asymmetry that's become more pronounced with age. This brow and this eye are a bit droopier than this one, and this lip has become a little more downturned. And using this in the morning and concentrating a bit more on the side just helps even things out a bit more, and I see more of a glow. I've gone through phases and gaps where I haven't used it, and I always start to notice that something looks a bit off, and when I resume using it again, everything just seems right. It makes a difference for me, which is why it's one of the very few facial devices I would immediately repurchase if something happened to it. It treats every skin concern. It doesn't just use microcurrent to give you an immediate lift, it also has nanocurrent to give you long-term results too. Microcurrent is what targets your facial muscles, causing them to contract and relax, much like a workout, giving them a more sculpted, lifted appearance. This helps slow visible signs of aging and leaves your face looking more lifted and plump. It also helps boost collagen production and reduces the appearance of fine lines. Nanocurrent mimics the pulses sent from our brain to our skin cells. This facilitates skin renewal and repair, which slows down with age. And these impulses are what stimulate collagen, elastin, and ATP production. So nanocurrent is what improves improves circulation, reduces blemishes, and contributes to a healthy, glowing complexion. It gives you a radiant look to your skin and helps lock it in long term. Every treatment uses a different waveform or waveform combinations designed for your unique skin concerns. And based on community feedback, Zip added new Zip Halo plans and treatments into the app along with the ones that we already knew and loved. And we can now filter by skin concerns too. The app is incredibly easy to use. You can follow along on the app with the founder Melanie and do full or targeted treatments or a treatment plan. There is something on there that will suit your needs. Or you can always simply turn it on and do the pre-programmed 4-minute lift treatment that's built into the device that uses vibrations to guide your movement. It's quick and easy, and you can get your hands on it right now at a great savings with my code StephanieZip. The code and link are down in my description box for you. Now, if you have sensitive, reactive, oily, or blemish-prone skin and you need hydration, lightweight hydration, without causing problems for your skin, Colleen Rothschild launched her Gentle and Clear line earlier this year. I tried most products, if not all, from the line, and I was really impressed. The entire line is created for those skin types. I did find it to be very gentle and lightweight. It's oil-free, and it helps balance your skin by giving it the hydration it needs without stripping your skin or feeling heavy or greasy. It's really nice. I've been using the weightless moisturizer during the day under makeup for a while now. I mean, it's had some use and it is really nice and lightweight. It's really great for my shine prone areas, but it's hydrating enough for my normal areas that can be dry around the perimeter of my face. So if you have any of those skin issues, she has some really nice products within this line. This was a great launch. Now, because it might be a bit premature to put a skincare product I just got about 3 weeks ago and have been using that amount of time in this video, my yearly favorites video, I'm going to keep this brief, but that does go to show how much the Mara Pearl Peptide Glaze has impressed me. I've been using this in the morning as one of my first steps after I cleanse my face. It's a 3-in-1 brightening essence, toner, and serum all in one. They say it's a skin and makeup prep step. It's great for all skin types. My skin seems to love it. It has pearl powder, algae, and collagen peptides. It hydrates and it balances redness and evens your skin tone, smooths texture, and boosts serums you place on top of it and supports your skin barrier. So any serums and moisturizer I put on my skin after this seem to adhere to my skin better. And it has this really pretty pearlescent look to it. It's just a flattering serum, if that makes sense. It gives a beautiful radiant glow without being oily or greasy in the least. My skin just drinks it up. I am loving this. I do have another product that's not sitting here in front of me. It is what I'm calling the companion product to the Medicate Advanced Pro Collagen Plus Peptide Cream, the Liquid Peptides Advanced MP. I used up an entire bottle of the Advanced MP serum. I have another one on the way to me. It's just not here yet. Both were launched in 2025 and they are way more than just simple peptide products. Both absorb into your skin so nicely. They can both be used day or night, and they're extremely compatible with other skincare products and under your makeup. And they both stimulate collagen and elastin production, which most of us that are in our 40s, 50s, and beyond are trying to do. And they deliver deep hydration and deliver immediate and long-term results. So the serum has a lightweight, silky, watery texture that absorbs into my skin so nicely. I noticed that lightweight hydration right away, and it can give you immediate effects within 10 minutes in terms of softening your expression lines. Now, some people may notice that more than others, but within 8 weeks, it can start to help with those deeper wrinkles. It has many proteins in it to where the molecular size has been reduced to allow it to penetrate deeper into your skin. Peptides signal collagen and elastin production, so the deeper they can get into your skin, the better. It also has a 30% multi-peptide complex in it that contains argireline, which has been called Botox in a bottle. Now, it's not actually a substitute for Botox, but it can help soften expression lines and help relax your muscles, the contractions in your face that lead to those expression lines. lines. It also has 13 other peptides, including copper peptides and matrixyl 3000. And there are growth factor mini proteins and expression line mini proteins. And when I use it, I feel like my face just looks fresher, more hydrated, and just better, which is why I have another bottle on the way. The cream also has anti-aging peptides. It has growth factors and NAD plus longevity booster and other beneficial ingredients that help reduce wrinkle depth. It's also designed to increase skin firmness and reduce facial sagging. You can see visible results with the cream in about 7 days. Of course, individual results will vary. Medik8 has an excellent track record with me and many others, and both of these products that they launched within the past year are packed with beneficial ingredients that are proven to work, ingredients that have been around for a long time. You get a lot of bang for your buck with both of these. They're just both innovative powerhouse products. I don't know what it is about this hypochlorous acid spray, but it just does it for me. I spray this on right after I cleanse my face morning and night, and it just seems to settle and calm my skin. I love the mist. It's nice and cloud-like and soft. It seems to keep my skin calmer than before I started using it. So this particular hypochlorous acid spray is a superoxidized solution that combines stabilized hypochlorous acid with electrolyzed water and a soothing mineral concentrate. So I don't know if that's why it's different for me or not, but it's supposed to purify your skin, calm it, and alleviate reactive or irritated skin. It's just always good to have one of these around, and this one has impressed me more than any other. I really like it. Since we're on the subject of skincare, I have just a few body skincare things to share with you before we move on to perfumes. So if you hate the feel of lotion on your skin, but you have parched, dry skin, this is the lotion for you. Soft Services Korea Cream is body lotion for people who hate body lotion. It absorbs into your skin without feeling sticky or tacky. It's also fragrance free. It's really lightweight, but it gives intense moisture and it gently exfoliates your skin in the process. So it addresses that dry, itchy skin, bumpy texture, and dead skin buildup in the process, which is really important, especially as we get older because our skin cell turnover slows down. It's great for all skin types, but they formulated it for sensitive, chronically dry or weathered skin. It has 10% urea, 5% squalane, 1% colloidal oatmeal. It's just very soothing, lightweight, and nice. And now that I'm holding it, I'm realizing I meant to replace this during the Sephora sale because mine is almost gone. Speaking of almost gone, my Way Cape Town deodorant is dangerously low, so I replaced it with the Way deodorant in the St. Bart's scent. This is one of the very few aluminum-free deodorants that actually works for me for controlling odor and sweat. Yes, there are ingredients in here that help keep you dry too. It's not just a deodorant. This has kind of a soft formulation to it. It goes on clear, and there are ingredients in here to help absorb moisture, help with odor, and to hydrate and nourish your skin and keep it soft and smooth, which has become more important to me under my arms the older I've gotten. I really enjoyed the Cape Town scent. I would definitely repurchase this. It's very fresh, but because I fell in love with the St. Bart's scent when I got that body wash in my Sephora haul, that's why I replaced it with the St. Bart's deodorant, and I do like it in this scent too. If I could open it, it smells so good. They say the scent is tropical, and it sort of is, but to me it's a fresh tropical. You don't have to worry about using it just in spring and summer. It has a feminine, clean, fresh smell to it that meshes well with my perfumes and other fragrances that I wear. So that actually leads me to the Way St. Bart's body wash, which I have fallen in love with. It's living in my shower. I obviously like the scent because I purchased the deodorant in the same scent after, but the body wash has a luxurious lather. My skin feels very cleansed, yet nice and soft after I use it, yet it doesn't feel like it has a film on it either. I find myself wanting to just layer myself in the St. Bart's scent, and I now have two products I discovered in 2025 that became quick favorites in that scent, and I will probably add more. I don't think it's necessary to talk about each perfume for 5 minutes each, so this will probably go by pretty quickly. I'm going to start with by Rosie Jane Rosie. I am not normally a rose perfume person, which is why this and another one here surprised me so much. This is a warm, light, sheer, clean, kind of musky rose scent. It has white musk, sheer rose, and vanilla. In my video where I originally shared this, I said it kind of gave me clean, reserved skin vibes, but with a hint of floral to it. This is clean, comforting, fresh, and great for any time. And this leads me to my next rose fragrance, which was a very pleasant surprise. This is Letta 16 Scenic Rose. This is an uplifting, sparkly rose scent for non-rose lovers. I definitely pick up the rose in here, but there's strawberry, especially in the opening. And this is a very pleasant, dewy, fresh rose. The way this sits on my skin is so different from other rose fragrances that typically are a little bit stifling and heavy on me. She created this specifically for people who don't typically like rose fragrances, and I am one of those people, and I love this. It's beautiful, it's feminine, it's light, crispy, airy, a little bit fruity from the strawberry, and I am here for it. It's beautiful. I don't know what it is with Letta fragrances, but she usually knocks it out of the park for me. So this is 8 Cafe Josephine, and this was another unexpected hit for me. I've never owned a coffee fragrance. I didn't even think I needed it in my life. I never thought I wanted to walk around smelling like coffee, so I really didn't understand the whole concept of coffee scented perfumes. This is creamy, sweet, pleasant coffee, but I don't feel like you're walking around smelling like you spilled coffee on yourself or anything. This is a decadent, cozy, gourmand fragrance. It gives luxe cafe vibes, and the vanilla settles in on me on the dry down. This is a beautiful scent that I just was not expecting to like as much as I do, and it's perfect for fall. I didn't plan on these flowing into one another as well as they have, but speaking of fall vibes, we have Ellis Brooklyn Queen's Caramel. Boy, did I fall in love with this too. I don't typically love overly sweet perfumes, and I thought that's what this was going to be. I've never had a caramel fragrance. I didn't even know I wanted one until I smelled this. This is sweet, but it's not sickly sweet. It's a sweet, buttery, smooth caramel. It's warm, but it's not heavy, and it's also perfect for fall. I mean, you could wear it any time of year. I'm just really enjoying it for fall, and it, like the other fragrances I shared with you, lasts nicely on my skin. I know we're all different when it comes to what perfumes smell like and how they wear on us. I am going to be doing a more thorough end of the year perfume video, sharing a few more, so stay tuned for that too. K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo made such a huge impression on me this past year. Now, it looks insanely expensive because it's extremely concentrated. I actually didn't like this at first because I was using way too much. I was using it wrong. Once I started using it the right way, I fell in love with it. This is a non-aerosol dry shampoo that you have to shake 5 to 10 seconds before you spray it, and you section your hair and spray it at the root. One spray per section. A little bit goes a long way, so start there. And the whole thing with this that makes it different from other dry shampoos is that it feels wet. It feels like you are drenching your scalp when you spray it on. You really have to trust the process here. It's a little scary at first, especially if you have hair like I do that typically sort of gets wavy and messes up your cowlicks when it gets wet. Just massage it into your hair after you finish spraying it, and then brush it through the lengths of your hair. It somehow does not mess up the styling of my hair. It just doesn't. If your hair feels gritty or powdery, or like you can't get your fingers through your hair, or your hair feels dry after you use it, you've used too much. This is what I was doing wrong at first. I hated the way my hair felt, and when I finally figured out how little you actually need, then I really liked it. And this is a turbo dry shampoo. This genuinely makes your hair feel clean again. It will take me from morning till night, and I almost feel like I completely washed my hair new that day. There's no white cast. It helps balance your sebum levels on your scalp, and it helps control oil production. It is a really great product. It's just getting the little nuances down, but once you do, it's really good. Because I tried so many skincare, hair care, body care, and fragrance products in 2025, it was really hard to narrow them down to just these 15 in this video, but that is what I ended up with. It does not mean I love any of the ones I raved about all year long any less. I still stand by those two. These just stood out to me a bit more. Let me know what your favorite skincare, hair care, body, and perfumes are down below in the comments. Love reading your favorites too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.